talked about sparklers, right? You've talked about being kind of in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And in case everybody else doesn't know, so Sparklers is like a reality TV show that was filmed at the Joy on SOMM TV. You know, it's all part of the SOMM movie series. Yeah. I'm just, you seem to be everywhere, all over the place, and you just seem to be in the right spot at the right time. How did all that happen?
A gift again. It was at the end of 2019. We knew that we were going to be launching into the market of California, and so I guess this was the end of 2020. At the end of 2020, we knew we were going to be launching in 2021 down in California, and COVID had just kind of began and kind of shut the industry down, and it kind of slowed everything down, especially for on-premise and high-end wines, and slowed down fairly dramatically. So I went to some of the folks we were working with at Vino, and they recommended that we send some wine to maybe the top 40 restaurants or sommeliers down in California. So we did that. So we took a bottle of Lytle Barnett Brut 2014, wrote a note that said, I know it's been a tough year for everybody. Enjoy this bottle of Lytle Barnett sparkling wine over the holidays with your family and friends. Looking forward to doing business with you in 2021. Right. And we sent it to 20 SOMMs in LA and 20 SOMMs in San Francisco. And everybody got back very appreciative of it. Again, going back to Matt Kaner, he called me and said, I need you to be by your phone in 15 minutes. So I said, okay. So he and Jason Wise called and said, we have an idea. And it was at that time that, they still didn't have sparklers completely in their head. They had the name, and they knew they wanted to do a food and wine pairing competition, right? Where sommeliers were the judges, but they didn't have it all pictured yet. And they said they wanted to do wines from around the world. So they had 3 sparkling wines from France. They had 2 sparkling wines from Italy, and they wanted to do a domestic, and they didn't want to do California. So they asked us to be the domestic. And so, it was a no-brainer. Right. So then they came up, they took a look at the Joy, because there was going to be an episode for each one of the projects. But because of COVID and the inability to travel, they came up and they looked at the Joy and then said, would you be interested in allowing us to film, a majority of sparklers here at the Joy, because we can't travel? And right. Again, it was like, of course. And so the opportunity for Lytle Barnett to get that exposure, the opportunity for At the Joy and the Anahata Vineyard to get that exposure was invaluable. So, again, it was a gift that just, maybe it's paying it forward. We sent the bottles out, right? Touched the right people. The opportunities were there, and that's how it happened. It's been a great relationship.
That's absolutely amazing. Yeah. Oh, I've thoroughly enjoyed watching. Did you get to tasting the samples? Were you there during the?
I was there during the filming of the Lytle Barnett. There's ended up being 13 episodes. Okay. Lytle Barnett has 2 episodes, and then who knows? Maybe the finale. I do not know the answer to what the finale looks like. But I was there for the filming of the Lytle Barnett pieces. Wasn't there for the filming of the rest. They filmed 8 episodes at Lytle Barnett, and at the Joy, and then the remaining 5 episodes they filmed down in Sonoma. So they've now, where it is in the sequence, they've now finished all the filming, or they filmed the show is done with the shows at the Joy. Now they're moving to California for the last 5 episodes. Right. And then we'll see what happens there at the end. But
I think you just don't want to tell us.
No, I really don't know the answer.
Okay.
They really sworn me. I mean, I didn't even have to swear to secrecy because they won't tell me. But I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I've been watching it every week.
And again, whether we win or lose, it really doesn't matter. The opportunity to be part of that sequence was amazing. And then what's cool is, it's airing on SOMM TV right now, but then once it finishes its initial run on SOMM TV, it's going to stream on all platforms. So Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, all of those things. So, and it'll be something that we'll be able to revisit and come back to. So hopefully the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, no, that's one of the things I really, so me being in technology, there's a term called the long tail, right? Yeah. And, I can see like where Sparkler is going. I mean, that whole long tail effect is just going to keep going and going and going.
Let's hope so.
Yes, that'd be great.